Hello everybody. This is going to be more of a quiet video because it's pretty early. It's like 6:15 a.m. where I am. But I wanted to talk about death. I wanted to talk about the afterlife, kind of a mix. I was thinking about it and I just had an idea that I wanted to talk about. So, a lot of people talk more about the afterlife, like what comes after, rather than what I think is more interesting. Something that is actually tangible to us or tangible to understand to us is, let's say, there's 2 points, right? This is your birth and this is your death. And between them is all the life you've lived, right? And so between that time, here is both, before it is both, to your knowledge, nothing and everything. Because it would exist in both states as if you didn't have conscious, you would experience both nothing and everything in regards to a universal kind of understanding, right? So, between all this, right, these 2 points make up the most condensed your knowledge will ever be, the most compressed into one moment or part of time, right? And so both of these times are incredibly dense moments. And so the most interesting parts of these times is what happens in the moments leading up to the moment you pass into nothing and everything. And it's my theory, or one I just came up with that I'm still working on, that within this time is when we experience what people think of as either going to heaven, going to hell, some kind of alleviation of pain, whatever the soul or whatever your subconscious or your heart or whatever you believe it to be, right, needed to experience to allow it to pass into nothing and everything is the most condensed feeling. And so with that, that means that the fear is not of this, but of this small time in which the feelings, all of the feelings that you have either avoided your life, you have confronted in your life, everything sums up into the moment of your death to allow you to pass your energy on to wherever it needs to go next. And so, with that, I jumped to kind of an interesting side note or a thought about the interesting parts of consciousness in regards to people getting hit by cars. Sorry, that was not a good. Yeah. Basically, normally, and this could be different with. Let's just say it's unlikely that in the past, before there was cars, guns, all these ways in which to expedite the process of death, it wasn't so much that your life was snuffed out in a moment. Usually, before all this technology came along, death was like you were either getting eaten by something or you were getting like killed by something or whatever, like and I guess swords too and stuff like that. And so with all of these, right, we begin to as we begin to quicken the process of it, our fears, our internally understood fears as a collective, becomes more and more sped up because there are more and more people who are dying quicker deaths, meaning their energy was pushed from them, or like their finality wasn't accepted by the earth, or it is accepted, but it's also in a way not complete. Um, so you're not able as much to, well, you'd still go there, but there'd be a part of something in your energy which might pass on to, and that even opens up the door to a possibility of like, wow. See, this connecting back to the idea of electromagnetism having some control over our thoughts or our happenings, means that if that energy wasn't released in an effort to project you into this in a way that allows you to pass into it, having completed this cycle as a whole, then you would pass into this without having this condensed moment, meaning that moment would be like in the CERN when particles collide and they go everywhere, where that energy would be sent elsewhere to other people to complete what it is that whatever it is that someone didn't feel before they passed on. So the more deaths there are that happen, this is just a possibility, it's just a posit. The more deaths that happen in a quicker fashion, or the reason why when I thought of the car crash thing is like people saying like snuffed out like a light. Instead of being able to pass peacefully, those unfulfilled moments of energy pass on to the collective of us. The earth takes it on, possibly through energy either given out from wherever, and it's sent back into the process of the earth for it to be completed by someone else. So in turn, all of our processes are fully collective, if, it's just theory, but yeah, all of our processes are collective. And so to be thought of, or to think of us as individuals in any other sense than our understanding of I feel like this also, I'll go into individualism a little bit. I think it also has something to do with conversation. I feel like when you're in conversation with another person, that's when individualism takes the most hold. And so, since most of individualistic thought is based on rapport and conversations and kind of a back and forth of information transfer, that it almost falls more within the the air of the dramatic rather than of truth. So individualistic thought, in my mind, is just drama for the sake of drama. I'm calling out the philosophers. So no, yeah, that's just my current thought. I had a thought, and I was like, I'm gonna make a video about this. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.